Thank you, Disguise. What's up, Solar? How are you doing? Heyo, what's up, Riddick? How's it going, as vexed? Yeah, I know how that goes, Solar. I know how that goes. I don't know if I'll be doing rebirth runs. Not many people really watched rebirth runs, but a lot of people kind of want to watch the OG speedrun at the moment, so we're going to keep doing that for now. Just run a quick refresh. Oh, what happened to my camera? There we go. That was weird. Hello, Star Real. How's it going? Thank you, Fonny. And welcome. Hello, Murph. Murph and Turf. Thank you for the good luck. I hope so. I hope it will be. Fine. I mean, we finished the vanilla marathon and we've got a bunch of the bonus games still to do over time. Currently working on Rad Racer. A lot harder than I thought it would be, but it is an NES game. Hello, Super Panaldo. How's it going, dude? Judge Judy. Old. She was old when I was a kid. Thanks, Sandy. That's good, Solar. Nice. Yeah, I heard that they were continuing the manga. And so there is a possibility of finishing the anime. We'll have to see. Not blistering, no. Very modest pace. Very George R. Martin-esque pace. Nice, I hope you guys enjoy the new Monster Hunter. Better safe than sorry, eh, Solar? Oi, what's up, Penguin? Oi! No! No. No! Well, you've got a couple minutes. What up, Hilarious? Well, he just started chirping, I think. I can't really hear him though. But he was doing okay. He hasn't. We went out like 3 times and he hasn't pooed yet, so I'm like a little worried about that. Because I have a feeling he's gonna do that, yeah. Thanks, Mayoni. Good to see you, bud. Well, I guess, you know, because I was sitting here for a little while and he wasn't doing anything, so I'm like, okay, I guess he's gonna relax. And I was wrong. So I guess I should, let's take him out again and hopefully we'll be good for at least a little while. Yeah, it will still be standing. Hey, Granny. Yeah. What are we doing? What are we barking about? Back out. Get up. Here we go. Be right back. He did not poo, so we're probably gonna have to go out again soon, but let me grab him some water. Doing okay, Regent? Yeah. Yeah. I know what you said, Penguin, yeah. How's it going, Elusive? Oh, okay. Well, I did not finish the run. I fucked up on Schizo and forgot to equip the fire ring on Tifa, and I got booty blasted by Schizo. Booty blasted. The booty got blasted. He fired me. Over and over again. It's just so funny because, like, when you're playing and you're doing that, right? Mr. Google, thank you for the 42-month resub with Prime Gaming. I haven't actually finished a glitchless run yet, so I don't have a PB yet. I only just started returning back to doing runs. Sorry, Samuel. But, like, it's always funny when you don't... if I forget to equip Tifa with something, then she'll get just targeted. If I remember, she never gets targeted. So it's like a moot point. It's just very funny. Appreciate you, Mr. Moogle. Hopefully you're doing well. Hope everybody's doing well. Thank you, Pedarius. I'm not surprised about that. I'm sure there's plenty of sexual versions of booty blasting and yeah. I am Nervu. I'm doing as well as I can, I suppose. Thank you for asking. Hopefully everybody is doing good. Shaw, thank you for following the channel again, buddy. Good to see you. Some are drug related? I would not have guessed that. Yeah, he is, yeah. Sonic is getting impatient. Thanks, Astrolux. Thank you. I tried to find like a GIF of the live stream from Avid Children and put that as my background behind my camera, but I couldn't find any that were any good. Well, Final Fantasy Advent Children I don't think did terribly, but definitely ain't no Sonic. That's pretty cool. Our guild I think is like at 300 right now. You missed Gamba? Puppy dog. The goose is loose. No. I'm a part of our community's guild, and I kind of am the guild master of it, so no, but thank you. A litter box? I don't think dogs would be litter box users, no. What's going on, A-Bomb? It has been a while. Good to see you. Headset and shit, and let me try to calm him down. I'm sorry, guys. It's always something, feels like. Lzuruha is like, it's a Gundam reference, but it's like a mistake Gundam reference. It was supposed to be Izura with an I, and Jarrett put like an L, and it just kind of stuck. That's the story I was told. Today might be a reactor day. We'll see. They do happen. Let me see if he'll eat his leftovers and chill. Let me put these on a flat plate. You might have an easier time with the remnants on a flat plate. There we go. Okay, he's eating. Let's just go. He is a very strange dog, I'll say that, but he's my boy. I didn't get a chance to really watch the Four Nations Cup, but I did get to see some the highlights and things like that, and I know it was a good tournament. I know it was a really good tournament. Canada #1. They indeed were. Nice, nice. Well, if you're gonna watch it, that's a good amount to watch. As an American, it's kind of hard to watch something like that and in that situation not root for Canada as well. I'll just say that. So, I mean, I'm glad it was a good game. I'm glad that it was successful. I'm glad a lot of the sports commentators are commenting about hockey doing it really well. And kind of shaming the NBA and other sports. Well, see, the funniest thing that I saw on Twitter, and I had to respond to a couple of these because it was just so stupid, is like these obviously American Twitter accounts posting about, well, it's been 31 years since a Canadian team won the Stanley Cup. And the amount of stupidity that goes into a comment like that is just like, you'd have to understand the sport to even really know how stupid it is. That's the point, honestly, is like, okay, yeah, so US-based franchises have won 31 cups in a row. That's correct. There's also 4 or 5, like, how many Canadian teams? Let's see, I always get this wrong. There's the Jets, the Senators, the Canadians. Hold on, don't help me. I'm doing menuing right now. I'm not losing track of it. I'm gonna get this. I think there's 6. I think there's 6 Canadian teams, but hold on. So we got, I'm not looking at chat. Ottawa, Montreal, Vancouver, Toronto, Winnipeg, Flames, Calgary, 6, right? Okay, and then there's almost 36 teams in the NHL, so there's so many more US-based franchises. But the funny thing is, if you look at historically the teams that have won the Stanley Cup, usually about half or over half. Edmonton, I forgot Edmonton. I always forget one. I always fucking forget one. Because I'm used to there being 6 before Winnipeg came back. I was used to there being 6, so it's my bad. But yeah, so 7. Yeah, that's easy to forget, you know, McDavid and the team. You know, I like to try to forget the team that eliminates the Kings every fucking year, okay? But yeah, like, you look at all the Stanley Cup winning teams, and usually about half or a little over half are Canadian. So it's just kind of, and then not to mention all the other countries besides America that these players come from. Russians not that much, but more like Sweden, Finland, other Slavic regions too. Well, that's because their dad was Keith Kachuk. So I mean, it is what it is, you know. But Yeah, so I just kind of wince and cringe when, as an American hockey fan for my entire life, to see stupid posts on the internet like that is just ridiculous. Let's see, and Penguin asked me something. Am I concerned about America in the coming years? Concerned in what way? Gotta be more specific. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 2, 3, and 4. Let's do like a little extra half step. Economically, well, yeah, it's concerning. Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, but I also don't think they can do it every year. Like, you can't do a Four Nations face-offs every fucking year. You've gotta space things out. Yeah, I mean, well, they said they're going to go back to the normal all-star format for next year because there's the Winter Olympics already, so it'd be kind of redundant. And then the following year, they're going to do something about that, so we'll see. But it's also something that you can't, like, the players are what makes it competitive and what made it good to watch, right? So you can't constantly barrage this. You can't make it stale, too, you know? Not really that close, because there were still quite a few glitches back then. Like, even when I first started, there was the parachuting into Midgar glitch, so it's not really similar at all. $400? I don't even know. Are PlayStation 5s even able to hold that much? I don't even know how much. I don't even think my PS5 holds that much. Like, glitchless is just something that's never really been done, so that's part why I think it's interesting, but also because it is, I guess you would say, the most pure form of playing the game, and then you're just trying to do it as fast as you can. I mean, I've thought about it. Yeah, you know. Yeah, it's gonna include basically the whole world. Gambling here. Well, there'll still be physical collector's edition discs and stuff. Yeah, Doge. No, like, what America is doing right now is pretty awful. I think everybody in the world can kind of acknowledge that, and even people who live here that even voted for Trump in office can see that most of this stuff is not what people voted for. Didn't get away. Well, I mean, like, some of the stuff that's been said and done, you know, it's just flat out stupid. Like, even if it's a joke, which they're making it very clear it's not, but even if it was, it's still inappropriate. But to even comment about having Canada become the 51st state, or taking over Greenland, and all this other bullshit, like, it's just a laughingstock. It's the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard. And this is coming from a person that told everybody to drink bleach, okay? Like, this is pretty fucking stupid. And it's kind of embarrassing, honestly. You know, even if I didn't vote for the guy, I'm still looked at as an American. And it's just kind of embarrassing that this is how we're represented in the world. In a lot of these situations. And that's not even gonna get down to the actual damage that has been done. That is ridiculous, but we don't need to bore the stream with all that shit. Red, white, and blue land. Oh my god. Like, it's just so stupid, man. It's just so fucking stupid. The Gulf of America, like... Seriously, be more cringe and stupid, will you? Like, honestly, it's fucking embarrassing. Yeah, what happened to driving down grocery prices day one? Well, it's been a month. Where was that? Gas is up, grocery prices are up, everything's up. Yeah, good job. Well done. Doing a hell of a job there, kid. Well, the hypocrisy has always been there, and that's the most annoying thing for me. As someone who grew up, like, experienced 9/11, right, when I was in middle school, my first vote... God, when would I have first... I think my first time ever voting was for Barack Obama, because I think that was the first election I could be a part of, right? But to sit there and watch time... Like, so Clinton... left office with the first, like, with surplus of debt, right? We had no debt. We had a surplus in budget, right? Bush drags that through the mud, fucks us over, removes all these fucking safety mechanisms on our financial structures, puts us into wars in Iraq and Afghanistan. Afghanistan was fine, Iraq wasn't. You know, this is bullet points right now, right? No Child Left Behind with fucked our education system. And then, okay, so then we elect Obama, he comes in, has to clean up the whole fucking thing, get it all on track, and so now we're on track to reduce the deficit, right? And then, you know, you elect Trump the first time after that, I believe. Has it really been Obama, Trump, Biden, Trump? I think that's how it's been. Debt gets destroyed, completely botches the COVID pandemic. Then Biden comes in, puts everything, like, at least functional and on the right track. We have the best market surge in the history of America, and then Trump comes in and it all plummets again, and we're going fucking down the tubes again. With stupid things like, oh, let's tariff our biggest allies and trade partners for no reason. Why? Fentanyl. Oh, how much fentanyl comes through Canadians' borders? 0.02% of all fentanyl. Like, are we fucking joking right now? Are we fucking joking? Well, I think a big part of it is America's not ready for a woman president because both female whether you like Hillary Clinton or not, and, you know, you can dislike her as a person, but as a politician, as a female politician, she's done a lot of stuff, a lot of good in politics. She was way more qualified than Trump. And then Kamala, again, if you don't like her, it's fine. But also infinitely more qualified to be commander-in-chief than Trump, but not ready for a woman president yet. That's all it is. Trump can only beat women at the polls. That's all he can do. You know. No, you guys had that with the whole Brexit thing, but I think you guys have kind of patched it all up as best you could. Like, you guys had your own little thing that happened that was kind of weird. You know, but it is also traditional, like, if you look at history, like, if you're a history nerd like me, civilizations, government civilizations, especially democracies, especially democratic republics, like, every about 250, 300 years or so, every, like, country goes through a crisis of identity. And we're right about that point where our identity is what kind of government we want to be is in question. I mean, honestly, if I cared how people made speech, like, if you look at any Trump speech, the guy's a fucking lunatic, and he doesn't know what he's talking about. So if it was a matter of how people do in speeches, then I don't know what people are looking at, you know? The amount of times the dude lies or just rambles on about whatever the fuck, talks about Hannibal Lecter, the late great Hannibal Lecter, like he's some historical fucking figure. Like, are we kidding me here? Like, are we being real people right now? Like, it's absolutely ridiculous. And the amount of people that I talk to that are, like, right-leaning or Republican, they're like, well, I'm gonna vote for him, but I also hope he doesn't do what he says he's gonna do. Or, I don't think he's gonna do what he says he's gonna do. If you're literally voting for somebody and hoping he doesn't or she doesn't do what they promise they're gonna do, then I question your ability to think. You know? No, it's really not that, chat member. It's that we have a very long election cycle, and it's very easy when you're the challenger, especially in American politics, to just point at all the little things and blame. Okay? It's like the easiest fucking thing to do. And you can lie about it because nobody cares about the truth. So, like, you know, here's one of the biggest lies is that the Republicans said is that Joe Biden is anti-oil drilling. Joe Biden, like, literally had the most oil drilling more than Trump did. Infinitely fantasy. Infinitely better. Trump is not good at anything. So, I could hire a duck that had a true or false thing, and they would make better decisions than that man. I'm sorry to say. He is not smart in anything he's done. Not in his first 4 years, and not currently. It's just fact. The journalists do call it out, but you know what happens when they call it out? They get dismissed or get kicked out of, briefing rooms. Like the Associated Press, an institution that's been around for about 100 years and is every news outlet's go-to for facts and news, got banned from Air Force One and the newsroom and all that stuff because they wouldn't call the Gulf of Mexico the Gulf of America. It's fucking stupid. It's literally fucking stupid. Get what done? What's he gotten done? Nothing. He hasn't gotten anything done. What he's done is he's gotten a lot of federal employees fired, and then needing to rehire them, can't find them. He's fired veterans that worked for the federal government. He's removed a lot of rights from people. He's done nothing. But what did he campaign on? Oh, I'll lower your grocery prices. Where's that? He's done nothing. Hasn't gotten anything done. Oh, look, an executive order to rename the Gulf of Mexico Gulf of America. Nobody asked for that. Nobody cares. Almost all of his none of them. None of them. None of them. Not a single one of them. No, because glitchless is glitchless. Guard skip is a glitch. We do not have the best southern border now. Our southern border was fine earlier. What do you mean? Like, the deals that were already signed with Mexico were done under a Biden's administration. And Trump's taking credit for them because these are things that were already agreed to before he even took office. What do you mean? Yeah, they had to kill them because of the avian flu. But then don't make promises you can't keep. Don't say, hey, this is don't lie about the problem, right? Yeah, I did. Thank you, Flux. It's good to see you. Yeah. I did do no major skips for a bit, but I'm doing glitches right now. No, they don't all lie in the same way. It's not true. Like, you can say, oh, everyone lies. No, they don't. There's a big difference, and we know this. And to try to say that they all lie is just excusing the more egregious ones for, like, getting a few numbers wrong, but getting the general idea correct. It's not even the same. The new border is a month old, and no. The deals with Canada and Mexico were already done before Trump took office. So again, no. And you don't even have any data of the border yet in the first month, so you're just talking out your butt on that. And the border is not the biggest deal in the world. Our standing and our cost of living is the bigger deal. Our standing in the rest of the world is a bigger deal than the border. How much it costs for families to put food on the table, whether someone can even work a job. Like, those are more important than the border. No, not 19 hours for a glitchless, no. We haven't even had a month, Fantasy. There's no evidence for it, of anything. Yeah, you can't, like, you have to agree because there's no evidence yet. There's no data yet. So yeah, duh. Not really, Penguin. The tariffs, like, there's no... Let's see, how do I put this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There's no, like, these big corporations that already make things overseas, they're just gonna move their shit still. Like, the idea of a tariff is to possibly get these companies to manufacture more at home, but they're not going to. There is not so much data. It's been a month, dude. Like, come on, stop. We're being silly now. Just stop. Like, going into a trade war with Canada and blaming it on fentanyl when literally 0.02% of fentanyl comes across the Canadian border, that's just stupidity that is undefendable. It's not defendable. And if you try to defend it, then you're just a sucker, really. Like, at the end of the day, you just become a sucker if you try to defend things like that. There's no point to it. It's just making things worse for everybody for no reason. Under a fake problem. Oh, I'm sure there's plenty of good... Like, Canada is beautiful. I'm sure there's plenty of good golf courses in Canada. I'm sure there are plenty. Depends where you are in Canada. them igloos, man. Well, tariffs are not, it's not just taxes. Like, tariffs, what? The dumb thing about talking about tariffs the way that they have, and misrepresenting what they do. Like, if we import, let's say, wood from Canada. So let's say Home Depot, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is a very easy chain of events to follow along with, okay? So let's say Home Depot imports 50% of its wood from Canada. And there's a 25% tax on all goods imported from Canada. So now Home Depot is going to have to spend 25% more to get its wood from Canada. What are they going to do? Well, they're not going to all of a sudden manufacture more wood here. They're going to charge the customer an extra 25% on that wood as a markup to make up for costs. So who loses? The consumer. That's it. Nobody's making money off this. Everybody loses. If anything, Canada makes more money because they're being paid more for their wood. But it also hurts businesses because they can't afford to buy as much. That's why nobody wins in these scenarios. And that's just one example, but there's so many imports that we get primarily from Canada or primarily from Mexico that it's just really insane. They're not already drowning, and no, they're not going to have to lower their tariffs. They're not losing any money out of this. We're losing money out of this. They're not, Canada's not suffering through this. I mean, you can claim that, Snakes. They're not. You can think that. They're not. They're having a good time trading with other people. They're not suffering for this. Okay, and your friend is not the expert on all things Canada either, you know? It just be that way, like... That has nothing to do with the tariffs. That has to do with the fact that Toronto is the most expensive place to fucking live. That has nothing to do with tariffs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Everybody loses for it, you know? But Canada has a lot more leverage on us than we do on them because we import so much more from Canada, and we're dependent on many more things from Canada than they are on us. Same with Mexico. The amount of food we get from imports from Mexico is astronomical. It's just, there's no point to this. It doesn't serve any purpose, but to cause problems. It's not going to help anyone. Well, the U.S. consumer is suffering the most. Because, like I said, like, Home Depot's not going to all of a sudden get more wood manufactured in America. They're going to have to import and pay more to Canada, and then charge the consumer more, you know. But as far as lowering prices or making businesses do more things at home, it's not going to happen. There's no point to it. Rainbow, what's up, dude? Good to see you, man. Hey, Sam, good evening. I don't know what you can do to make Americans, like, more Americans vote or care. I think the biggest problem is the Electoral College because there's so many, I don't want to say the word displaced, but it feels that way. There's so many Americans that live in states that many people feel there's no point in voting, right? Like, look at California, for example. It has the highest number, greater than any other state, including Texas, of Republican voters, right? But most don't vote, and a lot of Democrats don't vote, and a lot of Republicans don't vote because they think their vote won't matter anyway, so who gives a shit, right? And that's not a healthy situation if you have citizens who don't vote because they feel that their vote is meaningless. And if you make their vote meaningless, which is what the Electoral College does, you have a fundamental problem with your way of electing people. And you can't really get rid of the two-party system because it's just a byproduct of decades and decades and hundreds of years of politics. That's just kind of how things have naturally progressed. You can't just get rid of it. What you have to do is do better. Like, everybody just has to do better, and nobody has a reason to do better, and that's the problem. Like, we are in a problem. And that's the other issue with the Electoral College system, is that it boils down to the same, like, 6 or 7 states every election cycle. You know. Well, no, there's plenty of constitutional republics that don't have a two-party system, but... yeah. But like when an election of 50 states boils down to like the same 6 or 7, you have an unhealthy system. When 43 states feel pretty much disenfranchised to an extent, then you've got a problem, you do. No, there wasn't always, like, but again, we're talking at least since the Civil War, it's been Democrats and Republicans at that point. Now, like, during, like, they were named different back then, but it's been two-party basically since Lincoln. So. Yeah, but that was like literally the beginning. That was like literally our founding fathers were still fucking alive when there were the Whigs and there were Quakers and other things like that. I mean, yeah. But it's not really relevant at this point because we're literally like almost like, what are we, 150 years removed from the Civil War at this point? And it's been a two-party system, you know? Well, see, and that's the thing, Rainbow Effect, and the goal is to... Teddy? No, Teddy was a Republican. Teddy? No, Teddy is like one of the poster children for Republicans. They love Teddy. What you need to do is everybody needs to go out and vote. Like, even if you feel that your vote doesn't matter, everybody has to go vote, you know? James K. Polk? God, would that have been like the early 1800s? Like, I mean, you had in the beginning, like, I don't know what Washington was considered. Was he a Whig? Like, we don't even know this shit, you know? You know? See, and you're older than me. And that's the other problem, is I feel that we don't do a good enough job in our country to actually get people to care about politics, and a lot of it is to blaming the system and the way politicians do things, is that there's such a distrust with people that are politicians that you just don't want to be bothered with it. But there are a lot of good politicians, there's a lot of bad politicians. There's good policies, bad policies, and unfortunately, you need an educated populace, I think, to make the right decisions. And that's just not what happens here, because there's not enough emphasis, not enough giving a shit about it. Indeed. Well, it's very easy to be aware of how, like the tariff thing, for example. Do you know how many, like, there are statistics, like, how many, like, Google search for what is a tariff, how does a tariff work, went, like, skyrocketing after the election. And it's like, you guys don't think this would have been a good idea to look up before you voted? Because it's really not a hard thing to understand. It's really not. And the problem is, people will believe someone that has lied more than anybody in the history of the planet. I believe. Like, just the amount of sheer volume is just egregious. And just take their word for what it means. Well, you do know where they come from, because the Google data shows what states they come from. And a lot of them were red states. Well, social media is a good thing and a bad thing, I think. It really depends, because, like, I can look at social media and I can see a post, right? I can see someone claim something in a post or somebody say something in a post. At the end of the day, it's up to me whether I believe what I'm reading. Or do I bother to take time to look? Do I check? At the end of the day, it's on every individual to make those decisions. And to me, it just feels like way too many people listen to things that are said that are just easily disputed and easily proven wrong. Right? Oh, God. Those fucking clerics, man. I swear. It's a nightmare, man. It really is. It's crazy. It's one of the craziest things I've ever seen. Some of those people I argue with about FF7 is just nuts. Like, the amount of people that ship Cloud with Aerith that claim, like, literally claim, not just say they wish it to be, but literally say, oh, Crisis Core is non-canon. What's the matter? I'm not ranting, bro. We're just having a discussion. I mean, like I said, I have no problem with people shipping whoever they want. Like, I made a post, like, you can ship Aerith with a sack of rocks for all I care. But the only time I get, like, the only time it's, you know, gloves off and we get into fisticuffs is if you try to claim canon. And try to, like, rewrite history of what the game is, you know. Well, that's what a discussion is, okay. Not much of a discussion if there is no arguing points back and forth. Thank you, Silic, for a 107-month resub and a 106-month streak. Thank you, dude. Really appreciate it. I don't know what he wants. Okay, what's the matter, baby boy? Take the plate away. Good boy, you finished your food. That's good at least, you know. Yes, you did. You invaded Poland. I did not start it. Too many chocobos, too many crystals. Of course. I do legitimately wonder, like, is there an end to Final Fantasy at some, like, I think you could keep making these as long as video games exist, right? I don't think you'd ever need to stop making a unless you, like, made so many duds in a row that you're bankrupt, right? Pardon me. Yeah. Hello, Banger. How's it going, dude? I'm trying, man. I'm fucking trying, dude. There's a lot of de-rusting going on, but it's been good overall, I think. It's been good. Not a very Final Fantasy, am I right? I'm trying, man. I'm really trying. Well, we got to Schizo yesterday. Roger that, Sneaks. Well, yeah, Sonic is judging me, yo. You know? Okay, look. I recently binged, like 3 months ago, 4 months ago, maybe. I recently binge-watched all the Fast and the Furious movies. All of them. Just went through them, okay? Alright, Elusive. And while being extremely ridiculous, okay? While being extremely ridiculous and dumb, there were still some funny and fun moments, okay? I'm gonna be honest, I was expecting a lot worse, but even the scene where it's Ludacris and what's the fucking other black gentleman's name? Anyway, they're in space, in the car, in the rocket car. It's still very funny. Jason, okay, I have thoughts on Jason Momoa, okay? I have thoughts. Tyrese, yeah, like, I have thoughts, okay, on Jason Momoa. Okay, I'm gonna preface this of I like Jason Momoa. I think he's a cool dude. I think he's interesting and funny. The one Super Bowl commercial he did where he like took off his muscle suit and stuff, that was pretty funny. I do not like Jason Momoa in Fast and the Furious as a villain, especially not a villain of like a three-part arc. I do not like him. I am not gonna see the Minecraft movie. I am not the intended audience for that, even though I play Minecraft. But yeah, I am not a fan of Jason Momoa in Fast and the Furious. He's just a little weird. He's weird, he is over the top for the sake of being over the top, and I just can't get on board with it. I can't. Jason Momoa's in the Minecraft movie? Oh my Jesus. I did not watch Gladiator 2 on principle. Like, God damn it. I'm gonna make a lot of you guys hate me right now, and I don't mean to, okay? I did not like the first Gladiator movie. I do not like the first Gladiator movie. I'll tell you why. All right? I'm a nerd. I'm a history nerd. And I'm also a Roman nerd. I'm a nerd about Roman history. So for me, Gladiator it loses me when it just really has a hard time with basic history. So it takes me out of that. It takes me out of that. Now, as an action movie, it's great. Action movies are not my thing. Yeah, but it's a story, it's a story based on historical figures at a historical time, and it claims historical things, you know, what I think about 300, it is what it is. It's an over-the-top thing based on a graphic novel, but it also, the funny thing about 300 is that it is somewhat more historically accurate in a lot of ways than Gladiator. Like, Gladiator is so historically inaccurate, it's hard for me to watch. Number one, gladiators were not typically fighting to the death. Gladiators in Roman times were celebrities. They were sports figures. They were your Mike Tysons, your Floyd Mayweathers, what have you. There were action figures. There were posters of, like wall paintings of these gladiators all over the place. And you had these action figures made of these gladiators, and very, very rarely, now it did happen, but very rarely were gladiators killed in the arena. So that's, but you can't make the movie the greatest thing without killing everybody, right? Okay? Well, I look at Fast and the Furious as not action movies, it's more comedy, dude, because that action ain't no action, I'm just gonna say. Well, see, the funny thing is, having a ship battle in the Colosseum is historically accurate. That might be the only historically accurate thing that they have done in Gladiator 2, if I'm correct. But I haven't seen it, but I did hear about it. Hadrian, the Emperor Hadrian. You know, Hadrian. Yeah. But yeah, so they actually would flood the Colosseum to do mock naval battles in the Colosseum. Like, Roman events and Roman gladiatorial combat and just that kind of stuff was true spectacle. And the thing that's most annoying about these kind of movies that do historical fiction is that oftentimes the truth is way better than fiction. Like, way, way better. And then the other the other hardest thing to look at, sharks? No, they did not put sharks in there. Obviously not. They did not, you know where Rome is? You know how far away a shark is from Rome? Like, you know? You know how far they would have to transport a shark? No, like, anyway. But yeah, so, like, the other thing, Marcus Aurelius, played by the late, great Sir Richard Harris. Marcus Aurelius was co-emperor with his son Commodus before he passed away. He was, I hate to use the word grooming because it's got a negative connotation now, but the actual term for grooming came from, you know, like, you're the father and you're teaching your son your trade to then pass it on. So, when Marcus Aurelius was co-emperor with Commodus, there was never a question of who was going to be emperor. So the whole conflict inside of Gladiator is completely bullshit. So it just takes me right out of it right away. I know, Penguin, but when people hear the word, that's where they go to. Yes, Dumbledore was in Gladiator. Yes. He played Marcus Aurelius. And again, not to harp on my boy, like, Marcus Aurelius is considered the last of the 4 great emperors before it all went to pot. But when Marcus Aurelius, like, pulls out the map and shows, God, I'm really a fucking nerd. I hate myself. Anyway, when he pulls out the map to show Gladiator, what's Russell Crowe's character, Maximus, and he says, this is the entire world that I built. No, you fucking didn't. No, he fucking didn't. Like, Rome was huge before Marcus Aurelius. Like, Marcus Aurelius did not expand that much territory of Rome, number one.
He did do a lot of peacekeeping, and he was a very good emperor of Rome. Okay? But anyway, there's just so much shit. Like, watching Gladiator just angers me. Well, see, and the funny thing about that, if you watch Troy, right? If you watch the movie Troy, because we don't actually know any real history about that period and that actual conflict, except for a few things, the movie is really good at portraying the Homer's Odyssey, right? That's what it is, right? Odyssey, I think. Anyway, or just anyway, it's very historically accurate, except it didn't include the gods actually intervening, like, you know, they kind of cut out the whole god thing, which is fine, you know, how would you put the supernatural in the movie? But Troy is very historically accurate to how things were. Okay, no one's disputing the music, okay? I'm not shitting on the music of Gladiator, okay? Alright. It's fine. Okay? Music is good. No, I did not watch Clash or Wrath of the Titans. I did not. Release the Kraken! No, I did not watch that. Well, see, Remember the Titans is pretty historically accurate, too, with some, you know, minor tweaks, but it's pretty good. But yeah, like, that's my issue with Gladiator, is I can't watch it because every time I watch it, it just makes me cringe. And, listen, the death of Commodus is way funnier and more interesting than how he died in Gladiator. So, yes, it's true, Commodus would participate in gladiatorial combat that was rigged. It was very odd for him as an emperor to participate in gladiatorial combat. But the funniest thing about Commodus is he got stabbed to death in his bathroom by his Praetorian Guard. That would have been a better scene, I think. Just saying. Just getting stabbed to death while taking a little bath. That'd have been pretty good, I think. That's pretty cool, Doc, you know. Right, it doesn't fit the fake story that they're telling, yet the fiction that they're telling, correct. No, I didn't want a naked scene, it's just... It's literally, he gets his comeuppance from the people who are supposed to be protecting him, right? And it's kind of interesting because it was something that once Commodus was assassinated by the Praetorian Guards, it started this chain of events where the Praetorian Guard were very, very, like, flip-floppy on their allegiance. It was very weird. The biggest bullshit that they fucking said at the end of Gladiator is, you know, Max is like, power was returned and Rome became a republic again. No, it didn't. Rome was an empire for like 1,000 years after this time. Like, what? What are we talking about? Back to a republic? What? When? What are you talking about? Anyway, that's my gripes on Gladiator. Indeed, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cleopatra, Julius Caesar lived about 2,080 years ago at this point, about that period. And the Great Pyramids are like 5,000 years old? They had a Senate for a while. I think some emperors eventually dissolved the Senate altogether. Down the road. But the Senate was... It was kind of like a just... What do you call it? It was for show. The Patriot bothers me. The Patriot bothers me more. The Patriot bothers me more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. The Patriot bothers me more. Any historic, like, you know, there's just something about Mel Gibson with his historically inaccurate films. Like Braveheart, fucking horrible. Patriot, fucking horrible. I mean, Jason Isaacs is the best thing in there, and he's actually fairly accurate to who he is portraying, but everything else about that movie is absolutely absurd. It's absolutely absurd. From a historical point, it's absolutely fucking absurd. You're only in Gungaga? The fuck are you doing? Sorry, that just came out. Me? Gungaga. I have not seen Spartacus, but I have heard good things about Spartacus. Nope, the films are, a lot of these films were marketed as based on a true story, blah, blah, blah. No, they were marketed as historical. And a lot of people believed what was being told in the history. So no, that isn't accurate. Dude, I love the music in Gungaga. It's so good. What up, Kim? Hi. Yeah, Jason Isaacs is amazing. I love Jason Isaacs, you know. Like, honestly, I think the best new soundtrack that they did was Gungaga. It's so good, dude. I could listen to the Gungaga theme for all day. All day. No, what penguin means is how long it takes to get to Gungaga. Not how long it takes to get through Gungaga. The dog one is pretty good, but Gungaga's like of all the new music that was made, Gungaga's track is the best, for sure. No doubt. Bow wow wow, bow wow wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Bow wow wow, bow wow wow. No, hello? I hit it twice. Why did I... What the fuck did I split for? Undo. Some people just can't play, just need to get good, Reno. That's all, you just need to get good. I goofed that. Sorry. think it took me that long to get the piano stuff down. That was fairly quick for me. Bow wow wow. Bow wow wow. What is that? Share the love? The fuck is that? Bow wow wow. Bow wow wow. Do 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 do. Bow wow wow. Bow wow wow. You'll thank me later. Bow wow wow. Bow wow wow. Sharing the love. That's not my Fred, but it's almost my Fred. Very, like, same type of dog. See? Incest babies. All of them. Speaking of. Go out, little stamp. Now, Rebirth was really awesome. I enjoyed Rebirth. Still looking forward to part 3. And when Holy gets here, if he gets here tonight, I do have some things I wanted to chat about that I thought about after our discussion yesterday. Oh, it's absolutely gonna outdo Rebirth. Like, think of all the events, like all the culminating events and all the epic things that are left in the game. You know? Weapons, flying in the high wind, being in the submarine. Ultimate weapons, ultimate summons. Chocobo breeding, there's so many things. Yeah, so when it resets, then yeah, it's everybody has 3 hits every day. And if we defeat all 6 bosses, it'll refresh all the bosses on that same day. But, yeah, we're waiting for... Yeah, we're waiting for tomorrow's reset cycle, and then everybody can hit again and do their hits. What I'm most excited for in part 3, the live stream scene. Yeah, but that's not the time that the day cycles in Evercrates. It's like when I did my hits before going live, it still had, I think, like 5 hours left. And I've been streaming for about 2. It's like, I think, like, just click on the guild and it should tell you. It should just, if you click on the bottom right thing, it should say, like, how many hours are left in that day. It should only be like an hour or 2. But they're like, for me, the, 1 hour, there you go. See, 1 hour. 1 hour before everything resets. And it's day 2. But yeah, for Rebirth, for part 3, there's so many things, and I'm like, my favorite scene in all of Final Fantasy VII is the live stream scene where Cloud and Tifa figure out the truth of their past. So I am definitely looking forward to that in part 3. If you can, that would be great right now. They already said, Trucks, that we're going to be able to control the high wind. They've already said that we're going to be able to fly the high wind around. Yeah, that was a little new thing of Tifa falling in the live stream. That was my favorite scene in Rebirth, minus another scene later that you're not at yet. But yeah, that kind of stuff is great. It's so great. I don't know how much side content I'm gonna do. I might do all like the character side quests, or just the ones I care about. We'll have to see. We'll do a replay. I'm not gonna do it on dynamic mode. There's no need for that when I'm just doing a story replay before part 3. I'll probably do everybody's side quests, not the mini games though. I don't think I'll grind the mini games. Definitely won't be doing hard mode. So I'll probably do like a full re-clear of the main story and side quests of the characters at least. Yeah, she did dodge it, but she jumped backwards into the live stream to dodge it. So if she didn't, she would have been killed, right? Yeah, and that just adds more time for no reason. So I don't need to do dynamic. It's not, there's no point to it. Yeah, and doing all the side quests, you overlevel, so. Yeah, no, it was good. No, they did like in Rebirth, they've done a good job so far, and I'm obviously not gonna give you more spoilers, but they've done a good job up to the point where you're at to show the Genova Roth influence on him, you know? Okay. Come here. Not taking you out. At least not yet. So yeah, they definitely did a much better job, you know? Yeah, no, Sisney was a very welcome, like, hey there, you're here, that's great, and it's very appropriate for a character. So yeah, no, Rebirth is fucking awesome. It really is. Oh yeah, no, Gungan. Like, see, what's the best thing about the remake and Rebirth so far is they've taken a lot of the one and done places, like the cough and you'll miss it places, and really expanded their meaning and their scope. And I think that's really what the remake project is about. Alright, Reno. Alright, well, I'll forgive you for not continuing for now. Get through it! No. But yeah. You're gonna enjoy, I think, all of it. I think. Oh yeah. And Cosmo Canyon was awesome, and you know, Reno's not quite there yet, but Junon, like, okay. Can we all just say how much we're looking forward to seeing those, like, how many of us were, like, more attached to those little cadets that we were running around than some of the actual characters in the game? Like, seriously. Okay, what am I? Yeah, no, I got ethers. Come on, controller, what are you doing? Yeah, I think you do get bonus manuscripts for that shit, yeah. Yeah, it's a nightmare. I don't think it's gonna come out on next gen yet. Well, see, here's the thing, Reno. That crew, the commander who, can I just say, I'd follow her commands, and, you know, any day of the week. I'm just saying, like, sign me up, bro. Like, anyway, we know that crew is gonna end up being involved in the submarine, right? We know that crew is gonna be the crew that we have to go through to get to the submarine, and it's gonna be really a good day. I can't wait for that. I don't know if it's like turn on them so much as side with us and help us. In a sense, you could say it's turning on them, but yeah. I know, right, Reno? Yeah, like they could really tie it all together if they wanted to. I fucking love that crew, you know? Well, no, I think that crew is gonna help us man the submarine, you know? Because it's a submarine. It's gonna take a crew to actually man a submarine. So I think they're actually going to help us man the submarine. I think it's gonna be really well done, okay? Oh yeah, no, like the underwater is gonna terrify. I'm gonna have, dude, if you guys want to watch somebody squirm and be squeamish, I can play any horror game and not get scared. If water and being underwater is involved, that's where I get terrified. I am not good with being underwater. I do not do well with underwater. Oh yeah, no, dude, I thought that motherfucker was chasing me. I have not played Subnautica. Like, I can remember going down in the submarine and then he's like moving and it looked like he was moving towards me and I just screamed and panicked as my 10-year-old self. Oh, Emerald Weapon traumatized me. Traumatized me. And the heart stopped when you're in the Gelnicka and then you come out of the Gelnicka and he's right there and you're like, oh God, am I gonna touch him? Is he gonna touch me? Like, just, oh, fucking freak me out, dude. Oh God, man, like just the terror. Yeah, but still, when you're a 10-year-old and it's your first time experiencing it, you don't know any of that, and you're just kind of freaking out, you know? It can only be so big, indeed. But the real question is, because they're like, Rebirth did this amazing thing where you're seamlessly going into these places. Like you're not loading into them, they're already there. So if you go underwater, you're taking the submarine to the crashed plane, you're gonna dock there somehow, and you're gonna swim into it and actually go inside of it without going through a load screen. That's gonna be fucking sick. No, because the, you do the Crash Gelnicka fight with Reno and Rude before you do the parachuting in a Migger fight at the end that has Elena in there. So no, the final fight with Reno, Rude, and Elena is the last time you meet them. Yeah, because they were expecting to kill you. I don't think you can do that fight after Migger, but I could be wrong. But I know that I do think there is a sequence where you can miss the Reno and Rude fight. Yeah, you can go to the plane after the Migger events, but I don't think Reno and Rude are there. Yeah, the hallway's just empty at that point, yeah. Man, you know what just popped in my brain is thinking about that stupid death battle from like over a decade ago of Link versus Cloud, and they had Cloud lose to Link. And it just, oh my god. The dumbest fucking thing I've ever watched on the internet, I think. Zedric isn't even that good. Like, no materia slots, and yeah, you absorb some elements, but Missile is infinitely better. No, that battle did not come out before Advent Children. But like, what pissed me off about the death battle was they gave Link literally everything every Link has ever had, right? Every fucking thing that Link has ever had. And then when they give Cloud, okay, well, we'll give him a Buster Sword and call that his best weapon. Bullshit. Give him fire materia, and I think they gave him, like, Cure. And then the Zedric, so he has no more fucking... no other materia slots, and a Ribbon. Ribbon's fine, I'm not gonna dispute the Ribbon. But I'll dispute the Zedric, and I'll fucking dispute the Buster Sword. As much as it's my favorite sword, you can't give Link every greatest thing he's ever had, and then give Cloud the Buster Sword. And just watching that fucking thing, it's a travesty, dude. It's so horrible. You can give him summons? What do you mean? They've done that in later death battles where they can summon big entities and shit. You could absolutely have him summon Knights of the Round and be like, deal with that, Link. Well, that's my point. That's my point, Reno. The whole thing was fucking trumped up to have Link win. Like, they literally made Cloud as weak as you could possibly make him. And I'm not even kidding with that. They did literally make Cloud as weak as he possibly could be. and they made Link as strong as he could ever be. They gave him a Buster Sword, Fire Materia, and a Zedric and a Ribbon. They gave Cloud nothing to work with. That's as weak as he could possibly be, besides being in a fucking wheelchair. I'd say maybe Ocarina of Time, like Link, or really hard to say, honestly. Because Ocarina of Time Link, I think, is Hero of Time Link, right? Well, that's Ocarina of Time Link, just as a kid. Oh, but they did let, yeah, but in that death battle, they did let Link, I think, use the Fierce Deity Mask, or was it another battle? Because I think they did Link versus Sephiroth or something. I don't know. They loved pairing up Link against Final Fantasy characters or whatever. But anyway, that death battle pissed me off, man. And furthermore, if you were gonna do it right, I can build Cloud for you, okay? Give him his Ultima weapon. Alright. So he's got 8 materia slots there. Give him a missile. That's another 6 slots there. I'm not even gonna use all the slots, okay? So it doesn't even matter, but I'm just pointing it out. Missile is better than Zedric as far as an armor goes. If you really want to give him a Zedric, you can. Then, what does he have in his materia slots? Master Summon, Master Command, Master Magic. So now he can use all the spells, all the summons, everything in the game, right? Because that's how this would work. Then a fully maxed enemy skill materia. And you're pretty much done. And ain't no way Link is gonna beat any of that. I'm sorry. Not gonna happen. I like how Palmer looks like Pac-Man there. Like when he hunches over the desk, his back looks like Pac-Man. They do a lot of Pac-Man in this game. Fat Chocobo, yeah, squish, squish. I mean, it don't really matter. There's a million ways that Cloud could beat Link. And Link, honestly, I don't think he could do any damage to Cloud. Like, I love Link as a character. He's one of my favorites, but I'm not that dumb to think that Link could actually do damage to Cloud. I just don't see that. Yeah, he's gonna parry a giant fucking two-handed sword. No. Well, he'll be immune to manipulation, you know? Yeah, Cloud won the rematch. Look at the original. They had to do a rematch a lot later because they knew they fucked up. Look, I'm talking about the original one. Like, go watch the original one and you'll know what I'm talking about. They literally had to redo the death battle because they fucked up. And we're like, oh yeah, so a lot of you guys complained about what we did for Cloud, so yeah, here we go. Yeah, go look at the original Cloud versus Link death battle. It's definitely a thing. What's the matter, Freddy? Do you gotta poo-poo finally? Are you gonna actually poo-poo? Alright, next time he sits up, I'll have to take a little break and take him out. Dude, Celebrity Deathmatch was so funny. I grew up on Celebrity Deathmatch, and it's just so funny that Marilyn Manson was like the best at Celebrity Deathmatch. It's just such a funny thing that they made Marilyn Manson like kill everyone. My favorite was like what? The Loch Ness Monster versus King Kong or something? Or the I don't know. I don't know if it was King Kong or something, and he just takes his tail and cuts him in half. They're like, nah! Well, yeah, it was really, really a long time ago. I think it was like Loch Ness Monster versus Bigfoot. It was not King Kong, but it was Loch Ness Monster versus Bigfoot. And Loch Ness Monster just at the start of the fight just took his tail and cut Bigfoot in half, and that was the match. And then Loch Ness Monster went on a rampage around the city or some shit. Britney Spears and Christina, they got away with a lot of shit back then. And it was very funny. Man, now you're gonna make me run a rewatch Celebrity Deathmatch, but I've got so many other things that I have to watch that you guys have already wanted me to watch. That would have been pretty funny, dude. And yeah, NSYNC versus Backstreet Boys was really awesome. I think that one ended with them all dying. I think like the scoreboard or whatever the fuck, like just the Jumbotron or whatever just fell and squished all the rest of them. Like every single member of the boy bands died. God, if that is true and that's my memory, I'm disturbing. I am a disturbing person if I can remember that.
Two, three, four, five.
We actually have like so much green grass on our lawn right now. Like all over our property, it's all green grass right now. We're so happy, and we're gonna make sure that it stays too. This time around, so yeah. I've been doing a lot of gardening this week. So I have been touching quite a bit of grass. And watching grass, I suppose. The BSB... Oh, yeah! Yeah! In Celebrity Deathmatch, yeah. So, like, yeah. They like Voltrons. Yeah. No, I don't have tons of snow. Well, yeah, we're growing. Well, we already have avocado groves, which are producing a lot of avocados right now. We have orange tree groves, lots of oranges. We got lemon tree, plum tree. We're planting some roses. We replanted a lot of roses, some lilies. Yeah, doing a lot of planting, doing a lot of outside stuff, yeah. Yeah, our orange juice is so good, man. Home squeezed orange juice is so delish. It's delicious. Do not have an apple tree. The apple tree that we planted did not survive the drought that we had way back. But might plant a new apple tree in the future. Speaking of apples, I'm gonna grab an apple when I have to take Fred out. Could use a little Granny Smith apple. I'm a Granny Smith apple connoisseur. I prefer sour over sweet. Berry bushes? No berry bushes. We were thinking of planting some strawberries or something. We used to grow tomatoes, things of that nature. Yeah, dude, Granny Smith apples are delicious. Dude, Celebrity Deathmatch is so good. If you did not grow up with that, Reno, it's worth a watch. It's worth just watching through how absurd it was. I like green grapes, strawberries, Granny Smith apples, as far as fruits go. Bananas are okay in moderation, but they do make you kind of feel bloated, and, you know, if you have too many, it's kind of weird. Like, the bananas are in moderation for me. Yeah, not a BlackBerry person. I did have some BlackBerries for phones, though. But tish. Aha! Aha. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm a dork. I know. I'm a nerd, I'm a dork, I'm all of those things.
Indeed. Man, I don't know. Well, I'm sure they advertise for you. Mandarin orange. Well, we do have a mandarin orange tree as well. It produces a lot of mandarin oranges. Like hundreds. It's crazy how many of those little guys it produces. Yeah, MTV's still going, yeah. Video killed the radio star. Video. So my mind just went from like I Want My MTV by Dire Straits, what's his name? Mark Knopfler. And then it went to the very first video, the very first song that premiered on MTV was Video Killed the Radio Star. Video killed the radio star. Video killed the radio star. Such a good song. That's what I said, yes. That was the birth of MTV, really. Yeah. Video killed the radio star. Video killed the radio star. Very appropriate, too. I'm sure that's why they selected it. The fuck is an earworm? What's an earworm? I'm an ear. What's an ear? The enemy that we ran from? Oh, earworm? I haven't heard that song, I don't think yet. Oh, okay. I did not know that's what it was referred to. I did not know that was what it was referred to. I don't think I've ever heard that terminology before for a song being stuck in your head called an earworm. Never heard that before. Around 8:30, probably 9 hours, Telonis. Okay, good for you, Swedish. Fucking Sweden. I'm Sweden. Yeah, you're fucking Sweden. Yeah, motherfucking Sweden. I know. Yeah, it's great. I'm glad you all know the term. I never heard that before. It's just song is stuck in your head. That's just what we say around these parts. Chat teaches me something every day. That's not new. Usually some bullshit knowledge I don't even want. I mean, it's kind of bullshit. Yeah. It's kind of bull. I'm not gonna all of a sudden start calling it an earworm. You know? Just gonna say I've got a song stuck in my head.
I'm not gonna all of a sudden say earworm. I don't even remember what an Alabama Hot Pocket is, so you can't even hurt me with that anymore. I do not remember what that is. I can tell you right now, I don't think any of my buds would think it was an earworm, but I'll ask. We're getting together on March the 1st, so if I remember, I'll try to ask. You guys remember it because you're sick. You're all sick. Yeah, but that doesn't matter to me because I just like milk chocolate. I'm no vegan. The Ides of March. You know, you know what's interesting is that there was actually somebody that tried to alert Caesar about what was going on. Like, if Caesar would have read a few of the the parchments he was given while on the way to the forum, he would have lived. It is quite too bad. Too bad indeed. They didn't really smoke anything back then. Not really. I will defend Julius Caesar till the cows come home. He was a pretty astounding person. For someone in that time period, he was definitely, I would say, a good person. They all fooled around with little boys in that day. That's not even historically proven or provable. But that was also not uncommon in that society. Like, everyone likes to talk big on the Spartans. The Spartans were like the gayest people ever. And also fooled around with little boys like more than any other Greek people. Like, that is some rainbow shit, the Spartans, if you really dive into their history. Well, it's not even about it pretending. It's you can look at the things that they did to help their society, and Julius Caesar did a lot to help the poor people. And he also invented the Julian calendar, which lasted 1,500, 1,600 years, and is still fairly accurate today if it was not improved upon later on. Like, Julius Caesar is my favorite historical figure. Like, there's so many nerdy things that he did that were great, that I would bore everyone here with it. What's up, Hick Bro? Good to see you, bud. Yeah, we're doing okay. Thank you for asking. We're doing just fine. Collateral damage. 90% of the minigames are awesome. The only one I really didn't like was Chocobo Glide, and 3D Battler can suck a wee-wee, but I still got it done through pause buffering. But yeah, like, the rest of them are all pretty good and fun. Especially like Fort Condor, Queen's Blood, the piano. There's a lot of really good minigames. The dolphin minigame was fun. The frog minigame was really fun. Oh yeah, no, it's like, I would not have been able to do it if I didn't pause buffer, and even then, it's hard to tell sometimes what some of the attacks are. No doubt. What's up, Josh? How you doing, buddy? Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna get Chocobo breeding in the next game for sure. That's a good dodge. Barrett dodging is good. Yeah, you can ask something related to that part. What's up? Honestly, I don't think so. I think the whole point that Dine was trying to make is that he's nothing to Marlene and would only create more like issues if he tried to be something to Marlene, you know? I don't think that there is a need to have Barrett talk about Dine with Marlene. I mean, he might. We'll have to see. We'll have to see if he decides to. I don't think it's necessary. But he might just... I mean, he's obviously not going to tell her about any of the shit that Dine did. Right? And Marlene's reaction is going to be, "You're my daddy." You know, like, Barrett could tell her, "Hey, this is your dad, and he was a really good guy, yada yada," and Marlene's reaction is just going to be really sweet and go, "You're my daddy. You're my daddy." And it's going to be, "Oh, my baby girl," and it's going to be sweet, you know? But that's how that's going to go. Yes, Dine does feel a lot of guilt. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, that's what I said. Like the biggest 180 for me was actually giving a shit about Marlene in the remake. Like, OG Marlene, it's like, I don't care. Like, I'm sorry that you... Barrett, I just would like you to shut the fuck up about it for now, okay? Because I just do not care. Yeah, she was in Calm, like literally all we see of her in the entire OG is the very beginning of the game. Then when you're in Aerith's house after Aerith's been kidnapped. And then you see her in a cutscene in Calm because that's where Elmira evacuated to because of Meteor. So we had like nothing with Marlene in the OG, so nobody cared. Yeah. So there's a lot of potential for expanding all that stuff. We just have to see what they want to do. What do they want to do? So far, they've done, like I said, a really great job of expanding a lot of things, but also staying like 95% true to the original. And I don't think that that's really going to change in part 3. We're not going to get a sex scene, but we might get as much as we got with like Clive and Jill. Like that's as most as we're going to get, and then but they're like they kind of look at Cloud and Tifa a little bit more carefully, so that we're probably not going to get that extreme, but we're definitely going to get some fade to black thing. They might even go back with the OG idea of just them emerging out from the Chocobo stable and Tifa asking, do you think anyone saw us? And Cloud going, well, the Chocobo sure did. Yeah, I think they toned down Dine, but I didn't dislike how they did Dine. I think it was better that way for him as a character to not be just a maniacal maniac, although I do enjoy completely maniacal maniac Dine. And they haven't really toned down Sid yet. We haven't seen him interact with Shara yet, so I'm not going to call tone down until I see him cursing out Shara. We'll have to see. I'm still, we're gonna have to see what happens in part 3. Part 3 again, we get Rocket Town, Wutai, probably City of the Ancients again. We're definitely gonna do more stuff there. Icicle Inn, Northern Crater, Junon again. Like, there's so many places we're going to. It's gonna be nuts. Well, he didn't really in the OG even act like an asshole. Where am I going? Yeah, this is the calm cutscene, dummy. Yeah. Like, when you first meet him in the rocket and you talk to him, he's, like, pretty cool. It isn't until he barges in and yells at Shara about the goddamn tea that he becomes a little bit of an asshole. So, I don't know. Yeah, dude, part 3 is literally the whole rest of the game! The only materia Cloud has in the flashback, the preemptive... I mean, but the stupidity of that, Reno, is that Zack. Zack has the preemptive, not Cloud, so... This is why I can't enjoy things. I can't enjoy stupid, funny, dumb theories because they're just so easy. It's just so juvenilely busted. It takes like less than 5 seconds to think about how the theory is just bad. You want some Mako poisoning? Hey, baby. Hey there, little mama. Would you like some Mako poisoning? I hope to God fucking Reno didn't actually just leave right now, because I'm sitting here talking about his stupid cloud preemptive flashback stab bullshit. God damn it, Reno. Better not have fucking left. I mean, nothing to talk about. Fuck. One, two, three, four, five. Like, this is why I can't have nice things, because so many of these, like, fan theories are so easily just debunked. Oh, that's right. We're just limiting it. It's all good. We're fine. We've been doing fine. We haven't spoiled anything for Reno. Yeah. Any second, bro. You know, and that's the thing, like, we all kind of want to talk about Rebirth with everybody here, you know? Yeah. Reno knows he's under a little pressure, which is okay. It's alright. He knows he's under a little pressure. Oh, shit. Yeah, buddy. Oh yeah, no, the voice cast is great. Yeah, everybody's done a great job. Bro, the voice actor for Barrett won an award for his performance, and I made a post basically saying very well deserved. Like, I've been waiting almost 30 years to hear Barrett, and you really brought him to life or something to that degree. And he liked my fucking post. So I was like, yay! My favorite Sephiroth is still Advent Children Sephiroth. Good to see you, Cloud. Don's voice was so great, we were thinking it was Mark Hamill. Like, is this Mark Hamill? No, it's not Mark Hamill, but we were thinking it. You know what Don Corneo reminds me of is the voice actor in Fairy Tail that is the member of the Thunder Legion with the little babies. What's his fucking name? God damn it. Big Slow. His name is Big Slow. Oh yeah, Rufus is awesome. Everybody is awesome, really. Everybody's awesome in the remake and Rebirth so far. It's been great. It's been really good. What, dude? Because they gotta make Rufus so fucking annoying, man. Like seriously, you just gotta make Rufus so fucking annoying. I hate him. I hate Rufus so much. Oh my god. I don't know if... See, I also miss Crispin Freeman as Rude, because Crispin Freeman is my favorite voice actor, so I'm very sad that he didn't get to reprise his role as Rude from Advent Children. Yeah, Brianna White's good. She does a good job. I think that they've not done a great... Like, the problem with Aerith is her character is just weird. Like, her character kind of makes no sense, and Brianna White has even, like, commented on some of these things that make no sense. Like, literally, Aerith gives Cloud a flower to give to a girlfriend or something. And then in Rebirth, she's pissed that he gave the flower to someone else. And learned it was Tifa. Like, she's so... Like, there's just so many instances where Aerith is unlikable. And it's a shame because I think she's a great character. And I don't think that they've... I think she's the character that's gotten worse from OG to Rebirth. And I don't blame the voice actress, I blame the lines. It's kind of like... It's kind of like Star Wars, in that sense. I don't really blame Hayden Christensen. I blame the lines and the dialogue. Yeah, Rufus' fight is annoying. It is annoying. But yeah, I don't know, like, I think Aerith is the only one that took a little bit of a step back from OG. And it's a shame because I think Aerith is a really good character, but they made her very petty, jealous, and very weird. I'm coming! I bet you are. And how many times did Tifa say, would kill for a shower, you know? No one could salvage that line, dude. Nobody could read that. No one. Not anybody. And you know what's funny about the Star Wars fandom is, like, when the prequel trilogy was running and all that stuff, people were not happy with Hayden Christensen, but then it kind of grew on people, and now Hayden Christensen is, like, beloved by... I guess after the new trilogy came out, they're like, we didn't know what we had, dude. We didn't know what we had. So now they all love Hayden Christensen. He gets so many standing ovations in conventions and shit. So, yeah, I'm glad for the 180 on Hayden, too. No. Hayden wasn't a kid. You're thinking of Little Annie. You're thinking of Little Annie never got a redemption arc. The little kid actor that played Little Annie, he did not get... I don't think any Star Wars fans hate him now, but he did not get any redemption arc. played adult Annie, like teenager adult Anakin, in the Attack of the Clones and Revenge of the Sith. And now the fandom adores Hayden Christensen, so it's good to see. It's good to see. It shows that people can't be completely heartless. But yeah, I think all the characters made really great strides, especially characters like Barrett, Cloud, Tifa, even Yuffie. Aerith is the only one I think took a step back. Jake Lloyd, yes, that's his name. No, if Qui-Gon Jinn would have lived, he would have been able to train Anakin properly, and it would have been fine. There's so many, like, Star Wars theories out there about if Qui-Gon Jinn lived, but universally it's believed if Qui-Gon was able to train Anakin, he would not have turned to the dark side. And here's the dumb thing, okay? I'm gonna say this is dumb. This is me criticizing dumb, okay? If I was Qui-Gon Jinn and Obi-Wan is behind me, Darth Maul is in front of me, okay? I'm running backwards to Obi-Wan. I'm rejoining my comrade. I am not pushing forward to do a one-on-one with a Sith Lord. Okay, I'm not doing that. So, Qui-Gon fucked up. That's pretty awesome, Solar. I don't think it was overconfidence, but maybe. But it definitely was dumb. The movie wasn't the greatest, but it was the best lightsaber duel in the entire series, so I'm good with it. Qui-Gon could protect him better by not one-on-oneing and just continuing the 2v1, okay? Listen, Jar Jar is fine, okay? Listen, I'm gonna be the one to say it. Jar Jar was not the problem. Jar Jar was not the fucking problem. Thanks, MacGyver, for watching on YouTube. Appreciate it. Make sure you give a thumbs up on the YouTube stream if you want. Helps just get the video out there to more people. Look, Jar Jar was funny. The dialogue between the other it was good. Listen, he was fucking funny. I'm gonna say it. He was funny. Jar Jar is not the problem. Like, rewatching it, Jar Jar is not the problem. I love episode 1 too, and Jar Jar is not the problem. And did you know, by the way, like, a lot of you guys might, but you had a very young Keira Knightley in that movie pretending to be Queen Amidala. Anybody remember that? She had to wear that crazy fucking headdress? That was Keira Knightley, by the way, if you didn't know that. One of her first roles before she... I think she's like 14 or 15, yeah. She was young. Definitely young. This was before she got into, like, Bennett Like Beckham and the Pirates Saga. Yeah, but Jar Jar was just doing what someone else was gonna do. Jar Jar was just, you know, Jar Jar was a pawn in a bigger game. It wasn't his fault, okay? Jar Jar was not the problem, okay? Natalie Portman, I'd like to port in her, you know, what? Never mind, just, what am I talking? Nothing. I'd like to dock in her port, you know? Anyway. Yeah. Cool. What are you guys looking at? What depraved about it? Like we say Natalie Portman though, like what? You wanna read books with her or something? What the fuck are you talking about? What other activity are you discussing when you go, Natalie Portman though, ... Like please. Like, fuck off. Quiet walk on the beach. Yeah, until you get down to fucking. Then it ain't so quiet, right? Go to hell. I mean, she's not pretty to everybody, no. Everybody has their types. Everybody has their types. Now, for all my 90s, my fellow 90s kids, Kimberly the Pink Ranger. She's like everyone's first crush. And if you either didn't see Power Rangers or you're lying if you say otherwise. I was not a fan of bald Natalie Portman, no. The fuck is Kelly Kapowski? Kelly Kapowski? What the fuck is that? I don't think I've ever seen Saved by the Bell. She was the hottest, bro. Alright, let's see. Kelly Kapowski? Let me see. I'll give like a 1 to 10 scale here. Yes, we're gonna be chauvinistic. A 7? You're full of shit. Kelly Kapowski. Looks like a little girl. What? She looks like she's 15. Oh my god. Yeah, no. Jesus Christ. At least Amy was an adult. Jesus Christ, people. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you know what I don't have to look at? Like, I don't have to look at an aged picture of Amy Jo Johnson because she was a fucking adult in Power Rangers. Thank you. I don't know who Kelly Kapowski is. When would I have seen Saved by the Bell? I'm not watching Saved by the Bell. I'm not trolling. I just don't know who that is. I've never seen an episode of SpongeBob. I'm just gonna say that right now. Never seen an episode of SpongeBob, and that ain't no lie. What is SBT? Oh, Saved by the Bell? No, I've never seen Saved by the Bell. All I know is Patrick the Starfish is retarded. SpongeBob is loud, and the squid is like depressed. That's all I know. That's all I know about SpongeBob. He has a snail cat? I'm 37! Fuck. No, never seen Saved by the Bell. Am I 37? We're 37. We established this, right? I'm 37, going on 38 this year. At some stage, at the end of the year. I'm not quite dead. No, I have not seen her. I've not seen her. What do you want from me? I have not seen her. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark. Never seen it. Never seen her. God damn you. Fuck you. You're older than me. What do you mean there's no way, man? No, I've never seen Saved by the Bell. Like, I'm not gonna see every fucking show that exists in mankind. I grew up on, like, X-Men, I grew up on cartoons in that era. I didn't even think I only watched Power Rangers as a live-action show, Beast Wars, Roughnecks, what else was on there? I did not watch Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, no. I wouldn't know Plastic Oasis because I just watched my shows. Family Matters? Nope, did not watch Family Matters. No, I've never heard of Kelly Kapowski. No, that's the first I heard her name. Zach, no, I don't know who Zach Morris. Who the fuck is AC Slater? Jesse, what is Screech? What are any, are these names? What the fuck are you saying to me? I did not watch a lot of King of the Hill. I watched Beavis and Butthead. I watched The Simpsons for a little bit. I mean, I don't remember, so I don't think so, Solar. I don't remember this conversation. I watched a little bit of Home Improvement, but not much. I have never seen an episode of Futurama. I have never seen an episode of Futurama. Not a single episode of Futurama. I'm aware it's good, just didn't watch it. I don't actually know what Home Improvement is. It's like Tim Allen is a show host with another guy, the Billy Mays here, right? It's the same guy, and they have like a Home Improvement TV show or something. I don't know. I think that's it. No? Okay, I don't fucking know then. Richard Karn? Okay, they look similar. Alright, they look really fucking similar. They're chubby guys with full beards and they're loud. Like what? They're what? I do not have Netflix, no. I'm actually an alien, yeah. Well, I don't have Netflix and I have no interest in watching Home Improvement. Honestly, I thought the Billy Mays guy was the dude from Home Improvement. Like, I thought that was his claim to fame that got him into those infomercials. So, well, there goes that thought. My entire life has been a lie. I've watched anime you guys have suggested. I'm just a little backlogged at the moment. My mom and dad like to watch Magnum P.I. I didn't watch it, but I've walked by episodes of it. I know Tom Selleck always wears a different Hawaiian shirt, and that's about it. because it's just Billy Mays here. Like, it's a Billy Mays guy. That's what I'm saying. What do you want from me? This is identifier, the Billy Mays guy. I know, well, that was his name until he died. I mean, I always watch the Super Bowl. I'm not a heathen, for God's sakes. What? Who gives a shit about his mustache? Mustache, 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 mustache. I mean, you're not American, so I wouldn't expect you to watch the Super Bowl of a sport no one else fucking plays. A national treasure? That's a little much for a fucking a wannabe beaver on a face. Like, come on now. The fuck does that even mean? I have seen his mustache, yes. Probably rugby, since only America has American football. Mustache, mustache, mustache. Mustache, mustache. Yeah, they've been hosting some games in different countries. Doesn't mean that they're playing there, you know. It's not like there's gonna be a bunch of football teams that spring up in Europe. Like, there's no way they could even do anything with that. They're literally just trying to grow the sport internationally to make money off of fans to watch the game from internationally. Which is fine. Yeah, Solar's in Spain, I think. Yeah, Spanish. Is in Spanish. He's from Barcelona. In Spain. Okay, Hunter, get some sleep, old-timer. Going to bed at 9 o'clock, like I said. I don't know one alien's quote that you said, and it's not even the best one. Game's over, man. Game over. Your wife? Yeah, sure. Yeah, tell her I said hi. Love you, buddy. I know, I was quoting Faulty Towers, Solar. It's a very funny TV show, but yeah. Like, he's from Barcelona, in Spain. I know, you wouldn't know, I'm sorry. That's just how my brain works. Something gets said, it goes to another area, which goes to another area, which goes to another area, which ends up being some quote of some TV show, some movie, somewhere. It's a TV show. It's an old British TV show called Faulty Towers. F-A-W-L-T-Y. Towers. Faulty Towers. With John Cleese from Monty Python. It's a very short TV series. It's like 12 episodes. It's very funny, though. Very fucking funny. Oh yeah, John Cleese as, was he R? Or did they actually make him the new Q? I forget. Anyway. I don't know about Milhouse's parents, but they might be cousins. Yeah, Faulty Towers is so funny. The Jungle Book? What the fuck was he in the Jungle Book? Oh god, I've seen that one too. I just don't remember what he was. Was he Bagheera? No. Was he Bagheera? I don't remember. He played there was a doctor? Yeah, I definitely don't remember the movie. I don't remember a doctor. Why are they making more Jurassic Park? The new ones have not been good. I'm gonna just say it. Yeah. I mean, I love dinosaurs. They're my, like, favorite thing. But, like, one of my favorite things. I mean, I'm sorry, I couldn't get on the board with I'm training raptors. And I think it's time that they stop calling them Velociraptors and either go with Utah Raptor or Deinonychus or, you know, something that actually fits what they are would be nice, I think. What am I doing? God, I did it! I hate this fucking controller sometimes. All I did was hit right, and it made it go up on hyper. Ugh. They don't need to give them feathers. Like, it's fine if you want to do the more scaly design. And they did kind of give them a little bit of feathers, but Velociraptors are, like, no bigger than a chicken. Like, they're like a they're like a... Like, literally, the little shit kid in the first movie was closest with calling it a turkey. But, like, Deinonychus and especially the Utah Raptor were the size of those. No, those are not compies. Compies are different. Compsognathus is smaller. But the little Velociraptors are little chickens with... They do have little claws on their feet and long arms and long finger claws. But yeah, like... I think it's time where you can stop treating the people like idiots and call them what they actually are. That'd be nice. Yes, Compies were at the Compies got a good amount of screen time in the second movie. They even killed poor Peter Stormare. Hey, Carter! I got turned around in here! Hey, Roland! Anything with Peter Stormare is better. Like, he's just so good. Are people becoming more idiotic? Maybe, I don't know. You might be right, I don't know. The Meg? Oh my Jesus. Oh my Jesus. Oh yeah, no, I can't wait for Constantine 2. Peter Stormare is coming back as the devil. Oh yeah, dude. Yeah. Yeah, dude. Fucking right. And he's so good in the Castlevania anime as Godbrand. Fucking love him. Panarius, thank you for the 30-bit cheer. Appreciate it, man. He's good in everything. There is not a single thing. A drunk stream? I have no idea. I've never done a drunk stream. I have said I'd never do a drunk stream, but never say never, I guess. I don't know. Like, if we did a stream with drinking involved, it would have to be like, we would have to do it, right? We would have to do it in a way where subs or donations would go to me drinking, right? I don't know when Constantine 2 comes out. I think it's still being filmed. I don't really drink. No, not really. Occasionally I do. I know you mean alcohol, yeah. Yeah, Constantine 2 is confirmed, yeah. Two beers? Yeah, 2 beers. Couple shots, feeling good. Yeah, yeah. It would have to be like some... It would have to be some pretty harsh terms, though, like... How many bosses are in a speedrun? Oh god, at least 20 to 30 maybe? Like, it would have to be like 5 gifted subs for a shot or something, or $25 donations or some bullshit. 20 bucks. I you know, Twitch takes a lot from sub revenue, so maybe like doing some things with direct donations might be better for everybody for a little bit. Like, subs are great, especially if people want to sub and continue subbing, but direct donations are always, like, better, so. I mean, it would have to be something Pedarius that would be ongoing. Like, it would, like, so we would buy something and then we would have to do something during the stream to make me drink. Okay, here we go. There we go. Okay. Every time I feel that wouldn't be enough drinking occasions. You know. Oh, we don't. Fuck you. We don't want to kill him. Jesus. Is it against TOS? I don't know, actually. I didn't think being drunk on stream was against TOS, but it might be now. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What's the name of an ostrich? Having viewers donate? That doesn't sound like something that would, if you're doing a specific drunk stream, I don't know. Doesn't sound like something, doesn't sound like something that would be banned, but I don't know. A terror bird? Oh god, those fucking things. So annoying in Ark, dude. Give me PTSD thinking about fucking terror birds. Yep, that's the step manipulation we do. So Tifa getting stopped here is worse RNG, since Cloud is such a slow thrower of the fucking grenade. No, not really. I mean, it would be possible, but it would just take a while. We would just have to do something else. Farm beta or something. We would just have to do some other obnoxious thing. Oh yeah, Red riding a chocobo is hilarious. Indeed. I think it's fine, honestly. I think it makes sense. Dude, that was like so great when he was like Michael Jacksoning it in the Queenswood tournament. That was fucking amazing. So good, dude. The greatest thing in all of video games. Well, that just defeats the point of that. That doesn't really make a lot of sense, but alright. Thanks for looking that up for me. So it would have to be, it would literally have to be, we would have to do like some kind of donation and incentive, sub-incentive, donation incentive to do a drunk stream and then take a drink whenever this happens, and that's it. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. I'm considering it. I'm thinking about it. We'll have to see. What do we do? Like in what game? FF7? What would we even do? Every time I fuck up, or every time what would you even do? Thank you, Panarius, for the 5-sub gift bomb. Jesus Christ. Thank you for gifting 17 subs total in the stream as well. Appreciate it. I'm trying to think, you know? Alright. How about magic trick? I'm gonna make this UPS man disappear. Watch the UPS man. Give a little stranger that UPS man. But we all just love UPS man. I know.
Thank you for all your support.
Yeah. So it's simple. We kill the UPS man. Noise. No noise. Ta-da! And it's gone. I wonder if it's because I have my keyboard on top of it. I don't know. Fuck it. Anyway, let me think. Like, Well, when I drink, it's like I typically, if I go to a party, I'll have 2 double shots of vodka straight up, just chug them both down and call it a day. Well, that's the thing, Bad Seamus. We would have to, like, the way drunk streams typically work is you take a shot, or, like, it would be like Dark Souls, you take a shot every time you die or something, right? So, yeah, the idea would be we'd have to do, like, a flat sub-goal or donation goal, and then think of what... Yeah, but that's not nearly as fun. It's like, the whole idea is that you're drinking because of stuff that happens, right? Like, that's typically what you do, right? So I gotta think about it. We have to really think about it. And any suggestions would be great, of course, but like... every time you throw a grenade! No, drink every time I get a red split. Ah! Ah! Oh, fuck me. Fucking be dead. Let me think, dude. I don't know. Like, I'm not good at these kind of things. It's like thinking of this kind of stuff. Well, we did like a cross-dressing stream, a 24-hour cross-dressing stream is cloud cross-dressing. And unfortunately, it's one of the VODs I couldn't transport over to YouTube, I think. Maybe it did, I'm out to look. It was definitely a sub-goal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Donation or sub-goal at the time, I don't remember what we did. We did like an Aerith cosplay sub-goal as well. Well, yeah, that's obviously how we'd have to do it. The question is, that's not the worry. The worry is, how do I drink on stream? Like, what's an appropriate function of that tied to the game? If I social drink, that ain't gonna fucking do it. That ain't gonna do it. That ain't gonna cut it, I don't think, for folks. That ain't gonna do it, you know? A big bingo card. That sounds like a lot of work. And like, if I get a bingo, I have to take like a full shot or something? I don't know. Yeah, so you would drink when you get like a bingo thing, but then there had to be something special for like a 5 in a row, like an actual bingo, you know? See, this is not something I do, so I can't just, you do you, man. Like I said, I've never done a drunk stream. I said, probably never doing a drunk stream. I don't know. Obviously, it would want to be an FF7 speedrun for it. How do you do that? Lots of things to think about. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, it's not a stressful thing. It's just wanting to make it actually worth people's, like, because if you're gonna ask folks to donate or, you know, or gift subs of a large number, then you want to make it worth their while, right? You want to make it worth it. So it's not really that, you know? How am I drunk? I think I'm a happy drunk. I've only been drunk a few times. I'm pretty happy. Hey, we got a right arm steal. Let's go. Shut up, Gabe. Yeah. Like I said, I'd have to think. Like, the bingo idea isn't bad, but then... I don't know. Like, what if the bingo shit doesn't happen? Like, I don't know. I'll have to figure something out. What else am I supposed to sell? Oh, because I bought... Yeah, I remember. Fuck me, dude. Okay. Make that work. I'm sure, dude. I'm gonna be that big, yo. Motherfucker. Oh, you motherfucker. Same shit, different day. Yeah, but I don't think enough people would watch me play Dark Souls. That's the thing. It would have to be something FF7 related. You know, it would have to be an FF7 run. As more appropriate and better it would be if I did it with Dark Souls or something. I never played Elden Ring before. Would people watch a first playthrough drunk stream of Elden Ring? That's good. That would be pretty pricey, though. We would have to raise quite a pretty penny for that one. I mean, it probably wouldn't be every death, but we'd have to see, right? But maybe every 3 deaths? Every time something cringe happens, that's just... No. Like a whole shot would be pretty good, yeah. Alright, Paderia, sounds good, buddy. Thank you for the support as well. Enjoy your dinner. Like a full shot every 5 deaths on Elden Ring. Call it Drunken Ring. What's a swig? What's the difference between a swig and a shot? I wouldn't want to do beer. I mean, maybe I could get some beer, like, but I want to get really, I want to get drunk off of beer. Like, it would take, like, a lot of beers to get me to that point. I'm not, what the fuck, I'm not doing a Long Island cocktail. I've never had one. I don't want to, listen, my palate is extremely limited anyway. I ain't introducing some weird cocktail bullshit. Biting. Not biting my nails, I'm biting my skin. Thank you very much. Power hour? A shot of beer every minute for an hour. That just sounds like a lot to keep up with. That sounds like a lot of concentration just for drinking for an hour. I do not want to know the ingredients for a Long Island iced tea. Thank you very much. I do not drink iced tea. Thank you very much. Then why the fuck is it called? You know what? Never mind. I don't care. If it's not tea, then why is it called tea? What does the color have to do with... There's so many different colors of tea. What does the color have anything to do with it? Oh, okay. I don't need it. I don't need soda as a chaser. Thank you very much. Like, if I were to do it, I would literally just do it with vodka. Whether it's a sip of vodka, a shot of vodka, if I'm gonna do it, then we need to fucking do it. That's it. No foo-foo drinks, no beer, whatever the fuck. Just hard liquor. If we're gonna do it. If we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it. Don't need no foo-foo drinks. Okay, buddy, ready to go out? Okay, let me go ahead and take a pause here really quick. All right, let me take care of the boy. Let me go. He hasn't pooed still, so I'm hoping he'll want to poo this time. Bro, nothing could put hair on this chest.
I have to apologize, but Fred's not doing too hot today. He still hasn't pooped and he's kind of stressing down there, so I'm gonna have to stop for now and try to keep an eye on him and try to help him a little bit more. So I'll be on early tomorrow. I gotta deliver a subpoena for my mom at like 9 in the morning, so I'll be on early tomorrow hopefully, so I'll try to get him sorted and have a much longer stream tomorrow. I do apologize, guys. But it do be that way. He's old and having a rough day today. I appreciate everybody who tuned in today, and I'm deeply sorry that I won't